Hello.
Hi, it's us.
How ours? We are here.
Eh,
Um
Now I feel too far away.
yeah. That was funny. No, it does look better. Hi Bonnie. Bonnie is back. She's just right here. Uh you adjusting?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's fair. Oh, that is good. Um sorry guys. That was nothingness for a minute. How are you? We hope you've been good. Um I've been tired.
Same.
But I'm gonna be yeah. It's on day two of 13 days in a row, so that's just fun.
I'm back
But
in Missouri.
it's not the worst. Yeah. Uh, we got to go to dinner together for the first time in a while again, and that was cool. Super fancy. Very
Yeah,
good though.
it was good. It did make me realize that I'm definitely a dive bar person. Like it was good, but I'm like, yeah, I could just go to a dive bar, spend $40 and have probably one of the best burgers I've ever had. But it was good.
Yeah. No, there's definitely some things about it where like it's uh, I love both and I pretty much always have both. Like most of the time when we go to those fancy places, I still also end up going to get like a burger of something later
Yeah.
to have both. Uh like I think only one time I didn't actually like go get something and I think uh like I still got something way later obviously depending on the time. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, the reflection is making it look like I have like a booger in my mustache. I promise you I don't. But it's like right
Oh, I
there
do.
as I could see
Oh,
it when I move. Yeah. I was like, what the
now that you
fuck is
point it out,
that?
I can see what you mean. um,
uh,
but no, it's what the fuck was I talking about? I blanked.
we were talking about dive bars and fancy food, which
Oh,
I agree with you there. Like it was really good, but I definitely wanted to get Taco Bell after. Like really good food.
well,
Also, like I've had French food a lot, so I know like the things I do like and the things I don't like. So there wasn't a lot there I wanted to eat, but it was cool to go and experience and hang out. And it's one of those things I think where if I go to them, it'll be like what we did, where it's like a group outing, like go and experience some food together. Hang out, have some drinks. Drinks were phenomenal for sure.
well, like so for one thing we've immediately mentioned on the way home is like so it was good, but like we have definitely had better meals there
Mm,
because we realized we just again exactly like you said, French food is like it's good, but it's got a bar and it's not like the
yeah,
kind of food that like you expect when you go to like again I haven't been to like obviously like a Michelin French place and we eventually do want to go to one of those, but like it's not the hugest on my list because to me at a certain point there's not much difference you're gonna do. It's all kind of classic, like it's great classics, but it's nothing new.
yeah,
A lot of those times when I'm going there, I want something new. And that's what I think that's what you're paying for is the fact that you spent forever trying to figure out that thing and
yeah.
that's what I'm getting. That's why it's so expensive is cuz it took you fucking 3 weeks of making a different meal until you got to that one.
Yeah.
And then you're
And
only going to serve that for a short time.
yeah. And French cuisine is like it's like top tier culinary shit. So it's like
Yes.
it's good, mind you, but like my upbringing and foods I enjoy is very much like throw some shit together. Like take some stuff from fucking Hong Kong and mix it with Brazil. Like, smash that shit together, make a bomb ass soup.
A very great way to put it is I think the best that French food can be is great. It can't be excellent.
Yeah, that's the way I see it. Because
Like,
it's what I was getting at is it's one of those things where it's like you have to do it by the book. Like you do not fuck with it. So like you're gonna get really good food, but it's not gonna be anything crazy. You know?
yeah. Like, if it was a French fusion thing, that's when I'm like, okay, that's a good version. Like, if they're taking the ideas of what they did there and
Yeah,
then like because again like theirs was still a little bit more like there was a little bit of differences to it, but it wasn't, again, like you said, there it wasn't a veer off. It was a, to be fair, the whole that month they're doing like a specific French focused thing,
yeah,
so that's what it was, instead of like their normal stuff is a bit more experimental and on the more ocean fish seafood style side of things. But they also have some other like lamb and other stuff in there. So like, but they did some other things, and yeah, it just it was good. I'm glad. I'm glad we did it because it was cool to go back there and experience it with you guys, and then also it was good. Um, I do think one of the other parts is that like um the dish is like, because of they are so small, you basically only get a bite of it. So you,
yeah,
part of it is having it twice so you can really get like stuff, and you can break it up like, but doing it's a cool way to experience it, but also like when you go by yourself or with just your partner and you get basically more, like that's what it felt like when we were able to eat like the sole, like the fish, because we were able to split that and have like a good portion of it, versus like all the appetizers were really small. So like, because we only got the one ravioli or
yeah,
little bite of the ratatouille thing. Like it was, those things were good. Those bites were great, but you need to experience. I think for French food, you really do need multiple bites of experiencing. You can't just do that with like, say I went to, you do it was way more experimental. It's, that bite is a lot more potent in your memory of it,
yeah. And like again, I've had a lot of French food, so don't like you guys. I feel like everyone was looking at me like, "Oh, you're not eating a lot." Buddy, I was in French club for 4 years. Like, I went to a lot of French places. I've done a lot of French food. Like, I wasn't just being a picky eater and being like, I'm not going to eat the escargot. It was me being like, I've done that 3 times. I'm not doing it again. I know I don't like it. Like I
Yeah,
specifically,
well,
I wanted the ravioli. I wanted that peach ice cream thing, and I wanted the hamburger with the tomato jam because I was like, I have had this. I know it's good. Like,
yes.
and I want other
To be
people to have a
honest,
bite of it too because I know it's good.
I think personally, I think even me and Melissa said like either that was personally probably my favorite bite, that or the ravioli.
Mm,
Those were really great. But like, yeah, I think that we've never really had French food that much. Like I've never been around it, so, and I've never been like I'm gonna go to a French place because again, it sounds like basics. So I'm like, I don't care about basics. I'm always about something wild. So like, it was cool to finally like, all right, have some kind of version of French food. I've made ratatouille myself, which I did
mm,
think was good. Uh, and honestly, I would do it again because I think there's a really good way to do it. Um, and then I'll do something else. But it is fun to like do the whole layer fucking thing that they didn't do there. Because technically, ratatouille is also just like a bunch of chopped vegetables. So like when I did it like they do in the movie with the fancy slices. That is what I was hoping we were gonna get, which is like, to me, um it's the extra effort of that dish that
yeah, I did.
does.
I wanted to Google this before. and I'm just remembering now that I want to just Google it. I saw a TikTok the other day that said everyone's getting ratatouille wrong, and it's not the slice thing. And I was like, I thought it was, and I want to like I'm gonna
It's
have to
not.
Google what that is now.
So ratatouille is technically just like the front, like it's just them chopping up vegetables, and then like it's sautéed with like sauce, and then like usually it's served with like they'll serve some of the portion, and then the rest of the portion is blended to be the blended sauce, which is what we got.
Okay,
So the dish
yeah,
we
no,
had was
I
like,
I did Google it, and the original one is just chopped vegetables with puree, and then the culinary jump up is the sliced ones where they layer it and do that. Yeah, everyone else is like, bro,
yeah,
it's just a soup, and I'm like, oh, okay.
yes,
But the TikTok made it
yeah,
sound like it was like one of those things where it's like, yeah, this isn't what it is. Everybody's wrong, and I'm like, is this a weird language
it
barrier
is.
thing where it's like we call something a burrito and it's not really a burrito, you know? Yeah, it's just
Yeah, no, that's
a
definitely just snobbiness.
yeah, it's just a fancy way of doing it, which to me I think is cool as shit.
Oh, I prefer it because then I personally what it is like with that serve with the mandolin style serving of it, like you're able to actually get really good bites of it. It's not like different. I know the chopped thing, like you can chop it nicely and make it look really nice. I think it's nice to have all three. Like you still have like a bunch of that sitting on top of like the nicely perfectly chopped or like small chopped vegetable rest middle third of the vegetables, and then the other third is blended in the sauce that it's also sitting in.
Yeah.
Like that's where I think it's the cool way to do it. That's I think I didn't do it that the first time. I just did like I did the blended sauce with the other part, the sliced part. But I didn't have a mandolin, so it took fucking forever.
I remember.
But like, yeah. But like, honestly, like I thought it was still a good. Like I was glad I made it. It was good, and I honestly want to do it again. I think the next date night we do, I might do that, and then also I'm gonna make a seafood risotto. I want to do pork belly, but I'm not 100% sure what to do with the pork belly.
Ask Chrissy.
Other
Dude,
well,
she
well, I
made
mean,
some
I know what to do with the
bomb
pork
stuff with it.
belly. I meant like what's like taco do I want to do? You know how exactly do I want to serve the pork belly is where I still haven't 100% nailed down, but I know what I want to do with the risotto. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do that one.
Lettuce wrap.
And then plus, I still have that could be good too.
That's like my
Could be
favorite way
really
to
good.
have pork belly. A little bit of pickled vegetables, a little lettuce boat. It's bomb.
Yeah, I'll probably do it that way when I do it. But I still have some seafood stock in the freezer from when I made the seafood stuff the last date night fucking forever ago. I'm like I'm not gonna use it until I'm doing something nice with it. So I have that in there. So I'm like, all right, well I can do that, and then go from there. Plus, I've never made a risotto.
Really?
Sounds fun. No. Well, I mean, to be honest, I've never made it for someone, and no one, I've never decided to stand there for 40 minutes and stir something for myself,
It's
you
true.
know?
I've done it
In that
occasionally.
45 minutes, I could go to Taco Bell, get a meal, and be back home with it.
True.
I did that.
It's true. I shouldn't judge. I haven't been cooking like at all lately, man. Fucking. Well, I've been cooking, but not
It's
like
weird.
nothing extravagant. Like I've been doing, fucking taco salads for dinner and lunch, and then like a almost like a really just sausage and rice. Nothing crazy. I do have a couple New
We're
York
doing dumbo.
strips that I'm gonna make. I made those about a month ago. And my coworker, I was like, hey, if you do this shit that I don't want to do, I'll bring you steak for lunch tomorrow. And he was like, okay, sure. And then I brought him steak, and he was like, this is the best steak I've ever had. And I was like, yeah. So now I've planted that in him to where if I don't want to do something, I can just make him lunch.
Well done. I
Yeah.
love it. Not the steak. Ha! I'm gonna kill myself. It's like that was the worst pun. And I was like, I had to make it. It came out. I was like, no, as I said it, but I had to.
Do you want to know something funny, buddy?
What?
You broke up when you said it, so I didn't even hear the pun. I just heard you go, I'm gonna kill myself.
No, I said I was like I was joking around. I said I was like, well done for saying
Oh,
getting your tricking your coworker, and I was like, but not the steak.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no. That was dude, that's honestly like I haven't done I think we haven't done steaks in probably a while. I did it for a second, but
Yeah.
I want to
Well,
do it
Melissa
again.
Melissa doesn't really do red meat, right?
No, she does. She just for a second she wasn't for her
Mm.
diet stuff, but like now we're doing that more so. Honestly, she can't deal with pork that much, which is also one of the reasons I'm not doing the pork belly as much cuz like
Yeah.
she can eat it, but like at a certain point it legitimately fucks her up. So like I'll do that, but I might do that with like more people if I decide to do that. So it's not so she doesn't feel obligated to eat as much, and I also don't feel like I have to eat an entire pork belly to myself.
Yeah. I'll eat an
Like I
entire
want to,
I'll
but
I'll
like
do it. I'll do it for sure, man.
oh, I would, but I shouldn't. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm gonna set myself up for success. So I can't,
Yeah.
because I that's like I feel like I would do that and then I'd be walking up the stairs and have to take a break and I'd be like, this is an issue.
Yeah.
Like I would feel the hemoglobin in my like struggling in my
Yeah.
body. Just like
Yeah. Dude,
um
I've been
yeah,
wow, I lost it. I pulled a U.
that's fair.
I have fully lost it.
I unfortunately I can't help you cuz we hadn't started this subject.
No. Fuck, it's gone.
It's fine. But at this
Wow.
point now, I'm kind of hoping with once I make the pork belly, I'll probably have like one or two friends over, get a big ass portion of it, and then that's when I'll do it because it's also gonna take like a week. I watched
Damn.
this video of like the guy being like, "Here's how to really do it at home, too," and in a test kitchen. But he made like essentially, if you take the whole thing, uh, stab the skin a bunch, salt it, let it sit, take it out, and then you sous vide it for 16 hours, and then you take it out again. I can't remember if you salted it again afterwards. I believe you do. And then you let that sit for like 2 days. So it like completely draws all the moisture out of that like skin. And then you like wrap it up in foil and air fry it or convection oven it for, whatever, like 40 minutes or something like that. 30 minutes, and then you take the thing off to finish the rest of it. But, like, yeah, I was like, okay. Like, that would be. I can do that. It's just more so I definitely have to plan the fuck out of that because of obviously how long it takes. So, also, I'd have to I want to go get a good pork belly if I'm going to do so. Go to a butcher. I don't even know where I would go get it at a butcher. I don't even know where the butcher's at over here.
Would assume there's got to be a good one out there. Like y'all are near, like
Somewhere.
yeah, y'all are near like deer hunting area, so there's got to be a good butcher over
Yeah.
there.
I just got to look for it.
Yeah,
But no, I'll do that. I'll do that after risotto because that sounds a little simpler. It's easier. I just cook 90% of the seafood before I even make the risotto and then finish it in the risotto before it ends kind of deal. but I'll do what I did before with the lobster. I'll cook it like somewhat, and then I'll poach it in butter. Yeah, I've had like garlic sitting in, parsley sitting in for fucking ever, and then yeet. But I also need to wait to like save up enough money that I'm willing to go also buy a lobster
Yeah,
because I'm not. Yeah, that is a we're not. You know, I'm like, all right, hey, we're not gonna do anything for 2 weeks because that is the date night of the month. Is when I'm
yeah,
doing that. So I don't know when that's gonna happen. We're busy as fuck too.
yeah. I've been doing like self date nights. Well, I decided I'm gonna start doing them because I went and saw Superman. I was like, that was dope. I should start taking myself somewhere like once a trip. I think I'm gonna go see Fantastic Four this week, and I want to find a
Oh
good
yeah,
like a random new restaurant to go to. But I did the restaurants out here, and I didn't like much of them, man. Like the ramen place I went to was ass. Um, barbecue places, they
yeah,
were all
that's
pretty
yeah,
fucking
it's
good,
gonna be
but
good.
I don't want to go get barbecue. Like,
Yeah, not every time.
yeah,
I mean, ask your ask some coworkers at that plant.
I'm the one that gave
Like,
them Rex.
oh Jesus.
Yeah,
Well, I meant like other actual line workers. Like, just walk up to someone in the line you don't know.
I've asked, and then like I've been to most of the places they recommended. The only person that gave me new recommendations was a guy on second shift, and like, dude, it was like talking to it was like us talking about food. Like he was
Yeah,
like, you got to go to this place. He's like, you like gizzards, go here. You like this, go there. You like this, go there. And then he found out that everybody that I work with is all Mexicans. So they were like, "Where's a good Mexican place?" And he was like, "Let me show you something my wife put me on." His wife is like straight from Mexico, and like he was like listing off places where we were like, "Holy shit, this dude knows the shit." Like, okay, so I might hit up some of the Mexican places because I went to the chicken place he told me. I went there. I don't really like gizzards, but I tried them. Um, they're
that's fair.
they're pretty good for a spot. So I know his Rex are good. You can get me to like gizzards, food. But also I'm trying to
Yeah,
lose weight, so I don't want to go to a bunch of places. But I might go do some good Mexican.
yeah,
That'd be a vibe.
that's fair. See, like I also like one of the things I also thought about doing was like birria,
Yeah,
of really, really, and a mole. I also want to do mole. Like that's I've always really wanted to make like whatever I think a mole is. It's not like as close to accurate, but like adjusted to.
yeah.
And I'm like, but I want to make a real mole first and then make my adjustments. But like, I I've only had it one time, and I thought it was great. I don't even remember.
Fuck was that?
Bonnie was here.
Oh,
Bonnie was here. Um, it's like, yeah, you can hear that now, can you?
I heard it a little bit. It sounded like she just like woke up from a nightmare.
Well, she did because Penny is out there barking at something, and then she ran out and started barking because Penny's barking at I don't know what out there.
Just a person.
What's nice is I can see that it's not getting picked up by the mic, which is cool. But yeah. No. Fuck was I saying?
You want to do a mole?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I had it one time somewhere, and I was like, "This is really, really good," but I want to go get like one. I want to find like a really, really great mole plate or like restaurant that's known for it somewhere, and like it's probably down in Detroit. But like I want to do that and then make my own because I know it'll take forever, but that'd be really sick to just do that with like I don't know what else, but something. I don't know. This is
Be
very
dope.
food centric, so I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah. I was gonna say I wasn't that hungry, and then you started talking about the pork belly, and I'm like, oh, I could eat some pork belly right now, dude. I could. Also,
Yeah, well, I spent a chunk in today.
I'll be honest. Uh, Detroit's probably got some of the best food I've ever had, man. Like you can pick a random spot and just fucking go find some good food. Metro Detroit as a whole, like Ferndale, Royal Oak,
Yeah.
even Rochester, Oxford, like you can find so much good shit out there. You go to Dearborn, you can get some good Middle Eastern, Mediterranean food, like
So
bomb.
Melissa was saying like trying to look at like what are on they were talking about like some of the what are the some of the most underrated food cities. And there's a Reddit about it cuz she's trying to be like, "All right, well, where can we go?" And a lot of people were saying Detroit. Like they really are like, yeah, Detroit like and it's getting better because it's really like it's exploding right now, but they were really like, yeah, this is there's so many places like you said, Dearborn, they're like, if you want like to try like legit really good Middle Eastern food, like there's a couple like it's sprout there's always like usually like one really good Middle Eastern place in every city, but like Dearborn is like the haven.
Yeah,
So you can go there. And that was like she was like, yeah, that was someone's like whole post was just like, yeah, we like went there and wanted to go try that and someone told us like that's where to go and we were just astounded.
yeah,
She was like we tried like four different places and it was like everything was almost as good as the other. Each place had one item that was better than the
yeah,
other same item.
yeah.
Like, hey, what are you doing over there? What you, oh, she's just like nose to floor sniffing something. I'm like, what the fuck? There's nothing there. It's just carpet. She is back. It's Bonnie. But no. Oh, hold on. Let's see if she'll do it. No. Is there not enough space? Hmm. Here it is. It's Bonnie.
That's got to be part of the screenshot. I hope you remember about 30 minutes in. Is it 30 minutes? Yeah, about 30 minutes in. 28.
Smile. There we go. We got a screenshot. I'm slutting my dog out for maybe 5 more clicks.
It'll get someone to click, even though we haven't talked about the dog at all this episode. It's just food, man.
Not at all.
Uh,
Oh, I was like, well, kind of like we told you. So, like, how we figured out at the dog park that, like, this one doesn't like German Shepherds and, like, wolf style looking dogs.
mm,
Uh, we basically, for the viewer, we basically figured out we think she has a slice on her tongue. A slice on her tongue, and that we think whatever happened obviously involved one of those style dogs. So like there's two of them in our neighborhood. So like I guess one's like a younger puppy, like 7 months old, and these people just got it because Melissa was walking them yesterday and was not on a leash and just like kind of kept trying to come to the street. It like almost went. It took itself into the street to follow Melissa and the dogs, like while Bonnie's freaking out at it. And luckily, there's another woman that was also there, like watching Melissa, being like, "What the fuck?" Like she literally started yelling, like, "Someone help me get this dog away!" Like I don't want to have to kick this dog in the fucking face so it doesn't like come at my dogs.
yeah,
Cause like I'm not even sure if it was just aggressive or just the fact that obviously Bonnie doesn't like that style dog. So she was just like, I. And Melissa just walked away, and I guess the other woman was like talking to this other because she was trying to play it off like, oh, she's just a puppy. We're gonna get her, you know. And it's like your dog just walked itself into the street without you even watching it. If it got hit by a car,
yeah,
like Melissa literally was just like, "Be a better owner," and like walked away. And with the whoever was actually living right there, telling her like, "No, I think your dog definitely fucked up, and you should have been out here. That wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Like if you can't train, if you don't trust your dog yet, you shouldn't leave them in your front yard on the driveway untethered.
Yeah.
All right.
I I I don't know. Even people that have really well trained dogs, where it's like, I don't need them on a leash. I'm like, if you're taking your dog out in public, put them on a leash. Like,
Yeah.
you'd never
Like
fucking know.
with Penny, we don't take her out. Only the only place we don't take her on the leash is literally our front yard while she's peeing with Bonnie on a leash, and then we go in. Like only once, and this was like a couple days ago, has she ever like ran at something that wasn't like within the driveway. And just someone walking kind of thing. It's not a. One time she crossed the street at some like random guy jogging, and I was like, honestly, I was like, one, I've never seen that guy before, so maybe like she fucking figured something out about him, because I don't know, I just didn't recognize him. But like again, I'm also not paying attention to the faces of everyone jogging. I see the people with the dogs. That's about it. And
Yeah.
it's the dogs I recognize, not even the people.
Same, honestly. Ugh. She's gonna take a little
Yeah.
nap, man.
Yeah, basically.
Ugh.
But yeah, no, she's been doing good though. She's definitely figuring it out more. I think they're getting more used to each other, as they should.
For sure.
She's still just still working on. No, you can't go on the table.
She's gonna go for the drink now.
Climb the. Yeah, basically. No, but no, we're gonna start really using treats more. It's so funny. So she responds to her old name still,
She responds to
but
what?
like Magnus.
Hmm.
Like if we like yell it, she still responds to it. So Melissa says she's basically been using it as if she's saying it like a middle name.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Hey,
was just laughing.
honestly, the middle name is terrifying in our family too. So that'd work. Like,
Yep. Yeah. But like no, she's doing mostly pretty good. Although only bad experiences for the two times. Like also when I tried to take her on the walk before we did this, I made it one house down to my neighbor's front yard before Penny decided to take a shit on their front yard. So I just picked it up and then walked it back to our place so I didn't have to carry it the whole walk. And then went, 8 houses down, and then this one took a shit. And then 2 houses after that, we ran into a German Shepherd, and I was just like, well, they were just leaving it out in the front lawn. I'm like, all right, not the same one, more trained one, but I was just like, I still don't feel like walking this one past them. There's also another dog. I'm like, we made some progress. I'm just gonna go home.
yeah.
20 houses worth. It's decent, and she pooped. That's the main goal. Get her to poop and get him a little exercise. But she's still like, yeah, she's gonna nap. But I'm trying to remember what else has happened. Fuck yeah, I don't even remember, dude. It's not been much. It's just been work. It's honestly, it's just been like work, and I mow my lawn. We
Yeah.
honestly, what I'm pissed off. My lawnmower's still not working. Like it's working, but I took it in to get the tune up and the fixing on it, or the fix that cable on it, and uh, while I'm mowing, the engine will just be it. It'll be like, it's just me, Bonnie.
I think
And then,
it's time for a new lawnmower, brother.
well, that what's funny is it did not do that until I brought it to them.
Hmm.
The issue I brought it to them for was just like the cable that makes the tires drive it forward broke. Otherwise, it ran perfectly. I used it for 2 weeks after that, just pushing it manually, and it sucked. But like, it worked fine. All of a sudden, I take it to them to where I said just do a tune up, which I assume meant like change the oil, change the filter on it. I don't know, maybe change the spark plug. But like all of a sudden now it's just yeah, like it still runs. I can still mow the lawn, but it um. Are you trying to lay there?
I don't know if she's trying to lay or get down.
That's where I couldn't tell either. I'm like, are you trying to get down or are you trying to lay down? Are you trying to get down? She's getting down. But yeah, like it still works. I can still mow the lawn. It's just really, really annoying that like sometimes it works fine and then it just
Yeah.
and then I sound like I have a shitty broken lawnmower the whole for the whole neighborhood because I'm the only dude mowing it at the time I do. So it's also just like it bugs me. I'm like, dude, it didn't work, and I don't want to call this place because it took me fucking 2.5 weeks to get it back from him again. I don't like, bruh, old man shit.
I feel it though.
My lawnmower.
I feel it, buddy. God. Speaking of old man shit,
Well,
the fucking
yeah.
the tattoo flu, that shit hits hard, man. Like
Oh no.
I'm still feeling it, but I got a lot done that time, like fucking 6 7 hours. And like I'm still
Yeah,
feeling it.
you did. You
Yeah,
did.
but
Yeah. I mean, that's rough. It's a lot.
I should have done this back in 2010 when I first drew it out. I would have recovered so much easier.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's so. I mean, that's one thing I'm scared of now when I go to get this thing done is how long it's gonna be. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
How bad was that elbow?
Um, the elbow kind of sucked, but I could power through it for the most part. Like there were some spots where I was like, "Hey, hurry up, get out of that area." But when we started doing this, like that area right there above the paw print, bro,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Oh yeah. When he got to that little slit, like that little part of the puzzle at the top, those little chunks.
yeah,
Woo.
like
Yeah,
we
those were like full forearm nerve.
yeah, we got to go back and like finish that. He wanted to do this area, but I was like, "Hey, just we said we are going to finish at 8, just keep powering up and like square it off so it doesn't bother me when I look at it, and then like next time we'll go there." Because man, like
Yeah.
that, if it had felt like that the entire time, I would have tapped out. Like that pain was god awful.
No, I honestly at that point that's where like the next time you go there, that's the first one you do. So you
Yeah,
get it out of the way and then you go to finish whatever at the top cuz
yeah,
like and I'm sure that's his exact plan cuz it's like I mean, I don't remember exactly. Obviously, he like for this a lot of it he did a lot more of like an outline, but I think he kind of started more towards here and made his way down
yeah,
because this is a lot more all of this is just pure detail. So he had to like so like once again kind of like I assume he's Kyle's well he did your elbow first and then
yeah,
or Jesus not Kyle Xander did from here right like he started this
yeah.
way
We
and he
did
worked his way down to that.
we did the elbow first, which is really cool. That's the last thing I ever drew. And then when we started the blackout, we started uh, here and like went around that, and then around here, and then I was like, okay, can you get away from that? We went all the way up like to like the start of the Nino, which we are going to go back over that in white when it heals. And then we came back around and I was like, hey, please keep moving elsewhere. Like, yeah, that
Maybe
area
hit
was,
that in like sparse little like 10 to
yeah,
20 second bursts and then move your way back and
yeah,
then, hit it again. That's a yeah. It sucks.
Yeah. So when
I
we when I go back, I'm gonna go back when I come home on the 15th. But he said he wanted to wait 3 weeks. But I come back in 2 weeks, so he's gonna see how it looks. If it looks like we can do a little bit, we might we got to throw white around this because we're gonna black out all the filler. So I need white around that before we go any higher. Which we wanted to do this area, but I was just bleeding too much, so we couldn't go any further. Which,
I don't blame you.
truth be told, I did not want to go any further, but I would
No,
have.
honestly, after that long, yeah, you're gonna like be like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm almost done. Like,
But
I think my
yeah,
longest session I've had is like 5.5, 6 hours.
that
I think that was
that was
no. This one he took like 3 hours, 4 hours.
that was
But
about this one. But we did have a couple small breaks because the phone would ring or somebody came in for a piercing or something. Um, yeah, it was about
yeah,
6.5, 7 hours roughly. It sucked. It was nice though because I wear the Kevlar sleeves at work. So when I got off work, I was walking out with
yeah.
one of my coworkers, the controls guy, and I took my sleeves off when we walked out, and he was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And I was like, "Did it on Saturday." And he's like, "Every time you come back with more, and this is like, how long were you sitting there?" I'm like, "All day, buddy." It sucked. It still sucks. I'm literally sitting here with it on the cold fucking countertop in front of me.
Oh god, dude, cold surfaces were the best
Oh
for
yeah,
like, yeah. Yeah, I did the exact same thing with this one and this one. Every time I was just like, cold table, sweet.
yeah, dude. Like
But personally, like at this point, sorry.
I was gonna say, like I just started doing it like 5 minutes ago because I like leaned forward a little. My back was hurting, and I put it down and was like, "Oh my god, oh my god."
It's like aloe.
It's like aloe, yeah.
I no, I think like I'm going to save up to do some of this, but I'll do it during uh the winter time. Like I might personally message JJ and just be like, "Hey, so like this is for the future, but like does this sound I mean, he's going to do it. He'll do anything I ask him to cuz he said that and he's like if he doesn't want me to promote it, he just tells me don't."
Yeah,
But like I'm gonna hit him up and just be like, hey, when is your next like scheduling? This is what I want to do to start finishing that sleeve. And I'll just be like, all right. And then 90% of the time, what happened? I think what happened last time is Chelsea called Melissa directly before she scheduled other people. Like, all right, what are you doing? All right, boom.
yeah.
So but yeah, I'm gonna hit him up for like maybe his like later in towards Christmas time.
But
Be like, all right, let's do this. Like,
that would
I
be
need
a
to set some aside for it.
good time to do it because you can sit in the house all the time. But coats, like
Well,
if you do got to go
it's
out
not so
anywhere,
much that. For me, it's work. The sweat
true,
factor at work,
true,
in the dirt at work. Like, I can, if I'm at work, what I will probably do for that time is at least wear like a sleeve on that arm. And because it's wintertime, it won't be that bad versus like, you
true,
know,
true.
like I'll probably be able to get away with some of the like the sticker stuff, stick or burn tape on parts of it to
Yeah,
like at least for a couple days instead of like a day
yeah, that's
because I
true.
sweated so much it.
That's why I'm like trying to push to get this done because I'm like we're so fucking slow. Like, and I'm
Yeah,
pretty much blacking out the entire arm. Like I have one more tattoo I want to do. I haven't drawn it out yet. I might message Xander after this and be like, hey, do you want to just draw this? Like, because I have the idea and I really only want to change like two things on it. It's the full tarot card, like the little jester guy and his dog. And the jester guy
Oh, the one with
already,
the cats.
yeah, he kind of already looks like me. So I just want to change the dog into Malt and be like, boom, throw it on the arm. Or maybe Milkshake. And then just throw
Oh,
that on the arm. It's small. I don't want to add too many crazy details, and it's going here.
fair.
Yeah.
Well,
Um
I guess what I meant was like what you could do is if I'm trying to think of like obviously I don't remember the tarot card, but like if you had their faces like one in each corner,
maybe I think
but
it
that's more of like a playing card,
yeah, I'll just text you
so
the
not a
card.
tarot card.
Um so you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'll just text it to you. Anybody else that's watching, fuck you. You don't get to see. I'm just kidding. Just Google the full tarot card. It's the first one that pops up. It's the little guy traveling on a cliff. Here, I'll send it to you now though. Yeah. So you can see, like, I would just basically change the dog into one of my cats. And honestly, probably Milkshake.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because this arm is kind of supposed to be like death. I know it's cliche, but I was 19 when I started drawing it.
Throw I was gonna say you could always throw Milkshake's head into the sun and have Malt. I'm not mixing the names up right, like as the one that's living with you there.
Yeah, true. But then I'd have to add Bird in there somewhere too.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Never mind. It'd be too many. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and adding in superstitions like this arm is like supposed to be death, so I don't want to add any living cats to that arm. You know, just in case. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I
basically, I don't blame you on that. Sorry.
that might be too detailed of a thing. I might have to change the guy's outfit a little. That's a lot of small detail.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that. It's yeah, I mean you could always, for the sake of like depending on how big the size is, you change his outfit up to whatever you throw in there and it's fine.
Yeah,
Fits you instead of change up the background if you want. I mean, you can make it your own tarot card, but that's that posing
yeah.
essentially.
Pretty much is all I want. And then add the cat. But I figured do it now while we're slow and heal up, when I'm not like lugging around parts and fucking grinding shit and shooting sparks at myself. Put something cold on the
Yeah,
top.
so I was checking I can't remember if I talked about this, but what I was just doing there was responding. So some random one of the podcasts I follow, like Bussin' with the Boys, right? I should listen to at least for football stuff that I listen to on YouTube. So they still like they go to the UFCs and stuff like that, and they posted it was Dana White's birthday, but they posted a photo of like them with Trump at the event or whatever. And so I was just like, so you're still gonna like post with that, with him? And then Dana White actually commented on me, like at me, and just put like the cat emoji.
No shit.
And I was just like, I was like, that's so funny. Because I was like, this wasn't even about you, bro. Like, I definitely didn't even call you. Oh, I said, like, the president. Like, and then he's still like, I was like, all right, that's so funny. Someone just commented on my Boozy Buffalo podcast. Not even it wasn't even the, yeah, the, or not, or the Boozy Buffalo page. not even the page I used it on
Oh
saying
shit.
something about it, and I was just like, lol, wasn't calling out Dana, calling out the pedo protecting president, but hey,
Yeah.
you know.
Shit, we've started two internet beefs now. I had that beef with the candy company, and you got beef with Dana White. This hopefully it makes people watch
Yeah.
us.
Well, it's so funny because it was just like, let me look. Yeah, there's people that still keep randomly like commenting on it and tagging me. And then there's other people that are like also joining in on my side, commenting at these dumbasses that are like protecting, like defending the president. And I'm like, bro, at this point, like I don't give a shit. Like this is blatant. This isn't politics. But
Yeah.
hey, that is not politics. That is just fuck you, dude. So yeah, I was just laughing about it that like Dana White actually commented at me. I was like, yo, I like it wasn't I literally like my comment has nothing it literally says like Donald Trump and it's not him. Like I wasn't even commenting at you. And you decided to like emphasize that so people all of a sudden now my post is everyone commenting on it. And I'm like, what are you doing? You I wasn't trolling you. You made me a troll. Like, I mean, thanks.
He's showing where you're side. He's showing
So
where
what
he's
can you
siding.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, that's hilarious. But I can't remember if I said something on here. I'm like, but that just happened while we were sitting here. I was like, what? Lol. I'm going to respond anyways. Also, for a little while, there was a guy that I think might have been a bot. And so I just like to figure it out. Like every day, I just comment one thing is like, wow, really? And like whatever his responses were. A lot of his responses were like really obsessed with like our mouths and our teeth. And I was like, that's really weird. I was like, is that your kink? like, like he kept telling us like we have to brush our teeth. I was like, what? That's so. But yeah, either way,
Dude,
internet's full of bots now.
one of my latest and favorite trolls that I've been doing is anytime somebody tries to argue with me, I'm like, oh, we got another bot. And then like they try to go out of their way to prove that they're an actual person. And I'm just like, oh wow, the programming's really good on this one.
Yeah, basically, just make them mad. Yeah, I almost was about to comment that anyways, just to like say it. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna. It's been like 2 days. I'm bored now.
Yeah.
So, and then at this point, other people are still keeping it going, so I don't even need to. So, I just like what I honestly forgot about it until that happened because it was a notification from my other one. I was like, what? So,
God.
yeah.
Dude.
So on that note, uh, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys, and we hope you have a great week. Uh, be nice to those that deserve it.
And fight those that don't. Also, go troll Dana White. I almost said Dana Carvey, but I think we like him still.
I say I didn't. You don't need to troll Dana White. I was just commenting that they posted a picture with the president. But release the files.
Yeah, 100%.
Bye
100%.
guys.
Bye.